All right, you can see me coming to terms with our stove. Why? Because we're going to be cooking in just a moment. Say goodbye to store-bought apple sauce because this quick and easy homemade version is about to become your new favorite. Made with tinned apples, it's simple. There's no peeling, no chopping, just pure goodness in minutes. And I hope you're ready to cook, my brother. We haven't officially met Offset, so we thought the perfect introduction would be to create an apple sauce together.
Okay.
Are you the cook at home? Is this a comfortable space for you? I know you've had a session with Carissa already this morning. How comfortable are you?
So look, now that I've had the session with Carissa, I'm ready to go. But that's as much of experience as I've had.
Dory, this is how it works in our
desserts.
kitchen.
Okay.
Is geniuses, people who can actually cook, prepare everything, and then at number 99, lay it out for us to steal their thunder completely.
Amazing.
So
Love
we're going
it.
to do that. This is really simple. So apple sauce is something, it's kind of like a flavor profile. Maybe when I had my two youngsters, I got into it a little bit because there was apple sauce with everything and apple baby food. I love the flavor profile, but it's not something that I've ever made myself.
Okay.
Have you ever made an apple sauce?
That makes two of us. Never.
Oh,
Never.
buddy, we got this. We got this, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to direct you.
Okay.
And you're going to just simply do. So first thing, I think we need a working stove here. That might help.
Okay.
There we go. That one is actually on. So I think we don't have to do a huge amount of cooking, so relatively low. So we're going to start with our tinned apples. You can pop those in.
Straight in there?
Yeah, right in. It's waiting for a dramatic apple bay
There you
moment.
go.
Yeah, you see.
There you go.
You handled that like you've
that how it's
never
done?
been in a kitchen
Tell
before.
you
No,
what.
I was going to say that just looked so comfortable and at home. Then we're going to go with the brown sugar.
Okay.
And if you need to scrape that guy, there's a spoon. Nice. I think the brown sugar is great because it's got like a caramel flavor profile. I think it's going to work well with the apples.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Exactly. Now, water, you can throw that in as well. If we wanted to add a little bit of apple juice, I think that will be okay to intensify the apple flavor. A little bit of vanilla essence. Why? Because you must always. I've yet to cook something sweet without vanilla essence, so I'm assuming it must be in everything. A little bit of cinnamon, just to add a bit of headiness, and then a squeeze or two of lime or lemon juice. And Bob's your uncle.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect, man. Look at that. And now we just let it simmer, we let it cook. You can actually mash it in there because the apple's quite soft, especially a tinned apple. I don't think it needs to be developed or cooked for too long. Or we can take it even further and we are going to blitz it. And then we are going to create little gifts that we're going to send to our friend in Australia right now. She left us. So where in Oz are you based? What's home base that side?
So I'm in Western Australia. I'm in Perth.
All right. How much of a difference when you come back to SA and you feel it? And SA now must feel quite different. Is it a culture shock? Does it feel a little bit like home? What is that experience like?
Oh, I love it. For me, like coming back home, or when I meet South Africans out of South Africa or in the world, I feel like the connection is actually really strong. Probably even stronger to the people when I meet Australians.
Yeah.
So the meeting with South Africans, there's a huge connection. So I love coming home. It just feels like so easy. It's like I never left.
And I think South Africa's in a good place right now. I think there's a reason why there's a bit of a flavour of the month internationally. I just feel like we're entering into a golden era.
I think so.
What do you enjoy the most when you come here? Obviously, apple sauce, great. A milk tart, even better. What do you miss, or what do you find you relish the most when you're in SA?
So we used to go, as a family, used to go to Plet a lot. And I just think that's, for me, the most nostalgic place, and I just absolutely love everything about Plet. So for me, coming back to South Africa and visiting Plet holds a lot of memories, and that is probably the most exciting place for me to come back to. And
a lot of people in Plet have just looked up like, no, I know, I feel you, man, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna lift that up. It really is that simple. And I have a feeling, make a lot of this because you're gonna taste test a lot. You'll probably eat like a full jar's worth. And then we're going to just simply put this into a little container. And I love this. You can store it for yourself. You can give it as a gift. Nothing says I love you quite like a jar of apple sauce. There we go. If you're right now, there is a parent who's run out of baby food, panicking, we got you. It's okay. Okay, maybe you want to change one or two of the ingredients. I'm going to say take a little taste, dude.
Just take a little taste?
Have a little taste and see if this stands up. Okay, this is a global judging panel now. Wow, and you took that was like a a cooking reality show taste, dude.
It's delicious.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
And there was such a level of honesty and authenticity in that answer. It made me a little bit nervous. Absolutely love it. If you want to cook along with us, you can feel free. Go to expressoshow.com. You will find all of our recipes, all of our advice and inspiration just there. We will continue to cook. We will continue to be entertained this morning. We'll let him do what he does best on that part of the studio in just a moment. But stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Sure is going to be so